Everything's shipshape and Bristol fashion. Never mind.
Everything's running like clockwork. We're not going to let you down today, Mrs. Temple Savage. Don't you worry.
Of course she's going to worry. The big boss is coming to leave her the sack.
Give her the sack, not leave her the sack. Yeah, hopefully
No,
not.
Don't worry. Leslie, it's fine. Whatever the CEO of Solana Europe decides to do with me after yesterday's events, well, that's up to her. Que sera, sera.
What time does Miss Sarah get here? I will make sure she's looked after, Jess.
No. Que sera, sera isn't her name. That's just a saying. Her name is Crystal Hennessy Vass. Make of that what you will.
I think I prefer Que Sarah.
Leslie, you haven't forgotten about the Dutch dignitaries arriving, have you?
What are the Dutch dingleberries?
Dignitaries. It means very important people.
Ah, VPLs.
No, Mrs. Temple Savage, I haven't forgotten about them. Everything is in hand.
Very good. One of them is the mayor of Lilliput or something. Try and get a photo of them enjoying our facilities. It might increase bookings from the Netherlands. Neither of you have seen Cyril, have you?
Mrs. Temple Savage had his breakfast taken up to his room and, well, he didn't sleep there last night.
Right. Well, he's probably trying to make himself scarce. He'll no doubt grace us with his presence later. Carry on.
Squirrel will not be bringing Joyce presents later, will he, Leslie?
No, Matthew, I don't think he will.
So he's going to be okay, isn't he?
What? Who? Where? Guy?
So it's only me. Don't worry, it's only me.
Oh, Liam. You came.
Of course I came. You texted me 4 times already telling me not to be late.
All the people in here have been so kind. Is that for me?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, you shouldn't have. I don't want to be a burden to anyone. What's this? Oranges? You're taking the piss? I've got an eye complaint, not friggin' scurvy.
But there's grapes in there as well.
Where's the Zingerberger and fries asked you for?
They're not open yet. The doctor said you're not to get excited.
Excited? About what? A bloody fruit salad? I'm wasting away in it and you bring me this bag of shite. And what's this? A lemon? What am I supposed to do with a bloody lemon? Oh, sod this for a game of soldiers. I'm off to John and Joseph's for a fry-up.
Stay there. Stay there. Stay in bed.
Stay in bed.
No!
Get in this bed right now. You get off me, man. Oh, you can't do this to me. Get off me.
Morning, love. Oh, I'm so glad to get off that coach. I've never known such a bumpy ride.
I'm just finishing these 2 young men off. Can I put you in the capable hands of my colleague, Matthew?
I don't mind who sorts me out. I'm just glad to be in the sun.
Thank you. Your name is Mina Love Allen.
Mina Love's my real name, but everyone calls me Queenie.
Okay, Queenie, you have a double room booked for 1 week. There is just you. Nobody else.
Well, for the moment. But hope springs eternal in the human breast.
What does this mean?
I've no idea. Just get her booked in. She's frightening the other guests.
Okay, Queenie. Here's your all-inclusive wristband and your room key. You are on the 11th floor. Please, have a happy holiday.
It's a good job I've got a head for height. These stairs, yes?
It will be much quicker for you to take the elevator.
Oh, no, I never go in elevators. They make me nervous, and I break out into uncontrollable laughter.
Did you want me to find your room on a lower floor?
Oh, no, don't bother yourself. It's all good fun, isn't it? 11th floor.
And I bet we can still hear her laughing from up there. A message from Queenie.
Oh, she got here okay.
Arrived safe and sound, just heading to my room. Probably need a shower after that. But see you guys shortly. Ha 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 ha.
Lovely.
She could have saved in the text.
Oh, yeah. You can always hear Queenie coming.
Quite.
Oh, go on. She's there.
I can see she's there.
Well, go and talk to her about the discount.
They'll probably just refund it to our card. Where are you going?
Well, if you're too spineless to ask for it, I'll have to do it myself.
Tonya! Tonya!
Este servicio necesita subsidiary demasiados cal sen.
Keep going, I think he's getting the gist of it.
It's a very difficult language.
You owe us money.
Good morning to you as well.
You gave us an 80% discount on our holiday, and I'd like to sort that out, if that's OK with you.
How did you get 80% off?
Oh, it's a long story.
I've got all day.
I think you'll find I offered you 20% discount on your next holiday.
Our next holiday?
Yes.
Our next holiday here?
Yes.
You have got to be joking.
We come every year, I'll have the discount.
Right, who's your superior? And I don't mean intelligence. I haven't got time to see that many people.
I haven't got one.
I find that very difficult to believe.
I imagine you find most things difficult, especially in those ludicrous heels.
What did you just say?
Don't get me wrong, I think your look is very brave. I was a huge fan of George and Mildred.
Now, you listen to me.
Whoa, all right, ladies, calm down. Come on, we've all had a lot to drink.
Your voucher will be sent on to you should your grubby and rather strange family wish to grace us with their presence again.
What?
Do let me know if I can be of further assistance.
Come here. Come here and say that!
Whoa, leave it, leave it.
What the hell is going on over there? It's your husband with his dirty wandering hands. My husband is obviously trying to keep the peace. Trying to get a piece more like. He's had his eye on that one since day one.
Oh my God. Can this a film start? What, staying here? Yeah, right.
Oh. Park up, Elvis. This could take some time.
Uh-huh.
When you have a minute.
Oh, I beg your pardon. I put all my bras on a boil wash by mistake, and this one's cutting through me like a knife through butter. Welcome to the salon. How can I help you?
Well, you can start by telling me that you're not Joyce Temple Savage.
Oh, no. Joyce is the manageress. I'm Leslie.
Chief Dogsbury and bottle washer.
Thank God for that.
Oh, you'll have to put that out, pet. It's a non-smoking hotel.
Leslie, I have looked everywhere in the hotel for Squirrel. I am sure he has gone.
You have squirrels in the hotel?
No. Are you deaf? I just said he has gone.
What Matteo means...
All right, I've heard enough. Now listen to me. I am going to take a seat over there, and you, young man, are going to bring me a large gin, slimline tonic, and an ashtray, and you, madam, are going to get Joyce Temple Savage on the telephone and tell her to get her sorry ass down here within the next 5 minutes.
And who, if you don't mind me asking, shall I tell her is waiting for her?
Crystal Hennessy Vass, chairman and CEO of the Solana Leisure Group Europe. In other words, top dog, kiddo. Top dog.
What kind of dog?
So lovely to see you, Queenie. It's just such a shame I go home tomorrow.
You go home tomorrow?
Yes, we've been here a week.
Oh, your timing's terrible. You know it's the CBSA's Silver Jubilee next week.
CBSA?
Costa Blanca Swinging Association.
There's a swingers association covering the whole of the Costa Blanca. Gracious, that sounds like quite a bean feast.
I thought that's why you were here.
No, when you texted us and said that you were coming to Benidorm, we just thought it was a happy coincidence.
Oh, Donald, can't we stay on another week?
I'm sorry, Jacqueline, it's out of the question. Yesterday, I spent €2 on a newspaper we didn't need. I feel as though the handbrake on our finances has been totally disengaged.
My mate, Pepe de la Cruz, is making a personal appearance this year.
Not the Pepe de la Cruz.
Yeah, we go back years.
Who is Pepe de la Cruz? Oh, it's not that skunk in them cartoons, is it?
That's Pepe Le Pew. Pepe de la Cruz is an international legend. He had quite an adult film career in his day. He was known as the King of the Swingers.
Pepe's basically retired from the swinging scene now, but he does make a few personal appearances now and again. You don't want to meet him, do you?
You could actually get us an audience with Pepe de la Cruz.
Well, security around him and his wife's tight, as you can well imagine. But there's a party in his honor tonight. I could pull a few strings. Oh, same again.
You know, my Uncle Cameron once cried after kissing the Pope's ring on a visit to the Vatican in the early 60s. He said one day I'd understand how he felt. How right he was.
Oh. So did they get the refund or not?
I've told you I don't know.
What was the refund for?
I don't know. Why are you bothered about that? Why don't you get the money she owes you from going to that spa? Still haven't told me how much it was.
Well, how much was it?
€20. 50? It can't be more than 50.
400.
400?
And 60.
€460? So you went to a spa, not frigging bought one. Right, I'll sort this out.
Sit down.
You've got to be joking. You might have taken leave of your senses, but I haven't.
Sit down. I don't want the money back. I'll pay for it.
Oh, you don't want the money back? Well, I bloody well do.
Here we go. An afternoon of extravagance with the attack of the 50-foot woman, and she thinks she's Zaza Gabor.
I don't want the money back because I don't want her thinking we can't afford it.
We can't afford it.
€460? Bloody holiday didn't cost that much.
Shut up, the pair of you. It's my problem and I'll sort it out.
460?
Mother, I said shut up. I'll sort it.
Mum, can I have some money to go to the beach? Well?
May I just say before you begin that I take full responsibility for all recent events?
Well, that goes without saying. As far as Solana Benidorm is concerned, you are at the top of the tree. But When the monkey gets to the top of the tree, everybody can see its arse.
Right, yes, right, quite. Anyway, what I was going to say was...
Oh, hang on a minute, hang on a minute. You see, Savage, my problem is that you've gone over my head.
Right. We're not still talking about the monkey, are we?
You've made major decisions regarding this hotel without consulting your superiors, which have resulted in what can only be described as a complete contravention of Solana standards.
But can I say, in our defence, we bought the pig with all good faith, and all hygiene standards were adhered to in line with the European health regulations. I am convinced the pig had a jippy tummy when it was alive.
What the hell are you talking about?
The pig. For the eating competition that gave all our guests food poisoning.
You're telling me that your guests got food poisoning? So what? Welcome to Benidorm. I'm talking about something far more serious.
You mean employ Mr. Babcock as assistant manager? I can assure you that despite his brief prison sentence in Thailand for worrying cows, his character and references are second to none.
Savage!
Yes?
You did something to this hotel that opposes every principle, every criteria, every specification that I set down when I founded the Solana Leisure Group in 1983.
What did I do?
You had the temerity to have the hotel upgraded to a 4-star.
I don't understand. Surely that's a good thing.
When people book the 3-star Solana Benidorm, they expect a certain level of service. Absolute crap. So when they get here, and they get more than that, they're pleasantly surprised.
I see.
Tell them it's a 3-star, and they expect sticky carpets, egg and chips, karaoke. Tell them it's a 4-star, and you are opening a whole new can of worms for yourself.
I didn't think.
No, you didn't. We are budget, and we're proud. And the last thing that we need is some toffee-nosed social climber trying to drag us into the 21st century.
Toffee-nosed social climber?
I'm talking about you, Savage.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. Does this mean that we're not in trouble about the pig? I mean, the food poisoning?
All I care about is that you've not given this hotel ideas above its station. I want to see good, honest, working-class people enjoying a basic 3-star holiday. So we'll start with the rooms and we'll work our way outside. Do I make myself clear?
Well, apart from the word temerity, yes, absolutely.
Oh, and one more thing.
Yes?
Large gin and slimline tonic.
If you'd like to follow me.
What happened?
You fell asleep again.
I need your help.
I'm not getting you a Zinger burger.
I need you to help me get out of here.
Kenneth, you've had a heart attack.
I haven't had a heart attack. Don't be so dramatic. I had a few chest pains and I was a bit short of breath.
You get out that bed and I'm calling for the doctor. You've got to stop playing this down. I've told everyone at the Solana that they didn't keep you in hospital like you asked me to, but at some point you've got to face facts. You're not a well man.
I don't want people worrying about me. I don't want all this fuss, I just want to go home.
No. I'll be back later this afternoon. If I hear you've been out of that bed, that's me and you finished.
You can be quite a little Miss Bossy Pants when you put your mind to it, can't you?
You're my best friend, and I don't want to lose you. I'll be back.
Who? You're like Arnold Schwarzenegger with a tangerine rinse.
I'll see you later.
See you later, love.
I trust the rooms were to your satisfaction.
Not bad. Oh, the blinds are a little modern. Why don't you see if you can get some cheap net curtains?
Absolutely. You know, although we did manage to scrape a 4-star rating, I'm pretty sure the accreditation board would have no problem putting us back down to a 3.
So this new assistant manager you were talking about, where is he?
Cyril. He, I believe it's Mr. Babcock's day off today.
Joyce, do you see the word idiot written across my forehead?
No.
Good. Well, there's a reason for that. Now, let's start again. Mr. Babcock?
I'm not sure where he is. Cyril, Mr. Babcock is an old friend of mine. He has made a few mistakes, but I do believe he's the right man for the job.
He's not just a friend, is he?
I can assure you, mine and Mr. Babcock's relationship is absolutely professional.
Oh, bollocks to that. Come on, I've seen that look in a woman's eye before. I met all 4 of my husbands on the job, so to speak. Have you had an argument?
Just a misunderstanding. I think he's licking his wounds somewhere.
Slightly too much information, but I know what you mean.
Excuse me, you were incredibly rude to my wife earlier.
Piss off, short ass. Can't you see we're having a conversation here? Go on, shoo, shoo, shoo. Get off, get off. Never forget the Solana's 2 golden rules. Number 1, the customer is always right.
And number 2?
If the customer happens to be a man, forget rule number 1.
Oh.
You're doing a great job here, Savage. Just remember to get one of those stars taken down from the front of the hotel and we won't say any more about it, okay?
I understand.
Elvis, I'm about to leave the building. Oh, and Joyce, if your man doesn't come back, maybe he wasn't right for you in the first place. Que sera, sera.
Oh, Cyril.
Che sarà della mia vita chi lo sa. So far tutto o forse niente, da domani si vedrà. Che sarà, sarà quel che sarà.
I said to him I don't care how long it's been in the fryer. I'm telling you, that fish just winked at me.
Good day to you. My colleagues and I have a reservation in the name of the Groot.
Yeah, I'll be with you in a second. And then he says, what did you say your name was?
Jan de Groot.
Are you the party from Neverland?
Neverland? We are from the Netherlands. We are Dutch.
We are from Amsterdam.
Back. Back. Back, back. Mario, pass me that carpet.
What?
The red carpet.
Really? This is not necessary.
One second, just one second. Gentlemen, it is of our greatest of pleasure to welcome you to the beautiful, sleepy fishing town of Benidorm and the luxurious tranquility that is the Solana.
We are booking in for one night. Our passports.
But of course, may I say how handsome you fine gentlemen are looking today?
Thank you.
I like your hair. Thank you.
Right. Just a small amount of paperwork to be done. We'll have you in the lap of luxury and 2 shakes of a duck's tail.
Look, mate, I'm not being funny, but it's me she fancies. Why do you think that? Just because she asked you to meet her today? Yeah. And because in Neptune's last night she totally blanked you. Mikey, no offence, but how stupid are you? She's trying to get to me through you. And why would she do that? Because she's a girl. Girls don't go up to the guy they fancy and ask them out. They get friendly with their best mate. I'm telling you, if you'd have came here today without me, she'd have been absolutely gutted. Cirrado? What's that mean?
I remember seeing a sign like that before when I took a dump in the Solana pool. I think it means they're closed. Come on. I knew she wouldn't be here.
Hanging with the bad boys. Time for the money and chill for the show. Banging down tequila in an old disco. Hanging with the bad boys.
What have you done? Nick, what's wrong with you? Lighten up, man. It's a joke. Don't hang around. You'll get caught.
As well as a list of Benidorm's finest sex shops, you will also find at the bottom of the page the number of Lucky Kev, a small-time local drug dealer who will keep you supplied with all varieties of weed and puff during your stay here at the Solana. Yes, and we also have a small afternoon snack for you all, a horse's duvery to make you feel at home. Enjoy.
The first shop on the list is less than 1 kilometer away.
Give me that.
Get out of the way.
Hello.
Don't you hello me.
I beg your pardon. What's going on?
What's going on? Oh, you've got some front.
What is it that you want?
You practically mugged my daughter in broad daylight. I should call the police.
Why don't I get us all a drink?
Oh, yeah. Offer to get a round of drinks in an all-inclusive hotel. It's about as far as your generosity stretches. I've met you people before. Short arms and long pockets.
I haven't got short arms.
You're tight as a duck's arse, and you've got a face to match.
That's my wife you're talking to.
Oh, you knew which one I meant, then?
I think you should come back when you're sober. Oh, shit. Mick, wake up.
I haven't touched a drop. Unlike your freeloading family, I've seen you guzzling down the free booze like someone's going to take it away from you.
Mother, what are you doing?
What do you mean freeloading? We've paid for our holiday just like you have.
Oh, yeah. And you're trying to wriggle out of that as well.
Oh, for God's sake, Mother.
Tell her you want your money back.
I don't want any money back.
Why don't we all have a drink?
That's what I said.
They should be locked up, and their ugly kids should be in care.
What?
I have no idea what the maximum sentence in Spain is for breaking a pensioner's neck, but I am more than willing to find...
What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything!
Mick, get her out of it!
You'll have to pay for that as well.
Mum, come on. I've got you.
Could you check again? Donald and Jacqueline Stewart. We're friends.
Donald, where have you been?
Sorry, we had a nap this afternoon after our drinks at the Solana.
You know what they say? Siesta before fiesta.
It's okay, they're with me.
My goodness, this looks quite a party.
Oh, yes. There's a big movie being made in Alicante. There's quite a few faces in town. And of course, they all want to meet Pepe. He's a bit of a cult.
Oh, that's a shame. A lot of famous people can be a...
No, cult.
Oh, right.
Right, let's get some drinks, have a mingle, then we can go through and meet Pepe.
Wonderful.
Elena, what are you doing here?
Tiger, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. What's going on?
I was looking for Michael.
He's, gone.
Gone?
Yeah, his family went out into Benidorm for dinner.
Oh, you don't know where?
No, sorry, they didn't say. Then he flies home tomorrow. Are you busy tonight?
I wrote down my number, my Facebook. Could you get these to Michael?
I can try. So, about tonight? You doing anything?
I have to be with my family. Our peddlers were stolen today. It has brought us many problems.
Okay. Well, I'll see what I can do. Oops.
What's going on?
Nothing. Mind your own business.
Your mate's been asking where you are.
What, mate?
Oh, no, that's right. You haven't got any. Michael.
Oh, yeah. Tell him I'm coming for food. Then I've got a date.
Tell him yourself.
Dearest darling, I had to write to say that I won't be home anymore.
That's the scooter deposit money they owe us for as well. Don't look at them. Oh, I'm trying not to. I'm just about to eat.
Look, just leave them alone and they won't bother us. We're off home tomorrow and we'll never see them again.
You trying to say that I can't stay in touch with Target?
Over my dead body.
Well, there's an offer you can't refuse.
Cargo, Rojo, Frito, and sauce. Bloody hell. They're giving us the menu written in Spanish. Oh, this place is going right downhill.
And that is when I saw her as I pulled in outside of a small motel. She was there, and so I walked up.
Nosy?
You found a friend at last?
Yeah, I have as it goes.
Look at them, staring at us. They've got absolutely no shame.
Just ignore them.
This is all your fault.
Of course it is.
I'm serious.
I know you are. I'm agreeing with you. Everything's my fault.
Don't be smart, Clive.
Well, what do you want me to say? Just tell me, and I'll say it.
She said, okay.
Mama, 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 baba, 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 dang, 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 ding, dang.
Blue moon, you saw me standing alone.
Why didn't Kenneth want anyone to know he'd been taken into hospital?
He just don't want everybody knowing his business.
Oh, I understand that. If gossip was gold, everyone in this town would be a millionaire.
You knew just what I was there for.
Right, line up the shots, Leslie. I am back in business.
What are you doing?
What?
Kenneth, you promised to stay in bed.
Oh, I'm fine. Just leave it, Liam.
No, I'm sorry if you think I'm nagging, but the doctor said you need 2 weeks complete bed rest.
It may have escaped your notice, but I am a grown man who is perfectly capable of making his own decisions.
Kenneth, you are a grown man, and you'll do whatever you want. You usually do. But you're also my friend. You absolutely do my head in sometimes. But I love you. I love you like the brother I never had. And I don't know what I'd do. I don't know what I'd do if I ever lost you.
All right, enough. Go in before you set me off. Come here.
Straight to bed, please.
I've got to get some numbers out the salon to cancel some appointments. After that, I promise, straight to bed.
You all right, son?
As long as Kenneth's okay, I'll be okay.
Oh, I don't know what you're worried about. By Benidorm standards, he's practically an athlete.
So you see, it was simply a huge misunderstanding. I mean, actually, it's quite funny when one stops and one thinks about it.
He gave us a list of local sex shops.
A list? How many are there?
The one in the Old Town looks very good.
It was not my fault. I looked up Amsterdam on the interweb. I think this is a case of you shooting on the messenger.
I would like to stress that we are not without a sense of humor. But this was a case of mass stereotyping and blatant xenophobia. Not all people from Amsterdam are Edam cheese-eating sex-mad drug takers.
The tulips in the room were a nice touch.
Shut up!
You have my personal guarantee that you will all be treated with dignity and respect for the remainder of your stay.
Well, you're leaving in the morning. I appreciate your words.
Now, as you know, we've been trying our best to attract more customers from the Netherlands. I'm sure a star photograph with such high-profile dignitaries as yourselves would give us a helping hand.
Yeah. That will be fine.
And now especially for Mr. Jandy Grope, there's a name for you, and our visitors from Amsterdam, we have the Dutch national anthem.
And what better time than now, Leslie?
A mouse lived in a windmill in old Amsterdam.
Say Edam.
He wasn't browsing, he sang every morning, how lucky I am, living in a windmill in old Amsterdam. I saw a mouse, where? There on the stair, where on the stair, right there, a little mouse.
It'll probably be just a quick hello with Pepe. I hope you don't mind.
Just to meet him is a dream come true.
He doesn't speak any English, but his wife's British, so it won't be awkward. Actually, she's Scottish. You might even know her.
Yeah, it's like when Americans think if you live in the UK, you know the Queen.
We know lots of queens. Donald Stewart. Oh, my God.
Aggie Campbell? I don't believe it.
Oh, memories. What on earth are you doing here?
We're friends of Queenie, but we holiday in Benidorm every year. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is my wife, Jacqueline. Jacqueline, this is an old flame of mine, Aggie Campbell.
Aggie. Nobody's called me that for 30 years.
You look amazing.
You look not too bad yourself. Oh, I'm sorry. This is my husband, Pepe.
It's an absolute honor and a pleasure to meet you, Mr. LePew. Yeah, I mean, Mr. De La Cruz. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
Buenas noches.
Nervous about meeting him? You've got to be joking.
How long have you been married? Where did you meet? What have you been doing these past goodness knows how many years?
Oh, so many questions, Donald. So little time. I'll tell you what, why don't the five of us split from this place? We could go and have dinner somewhere. Old Pepe's tired of pop stars kissing his arse anyway.
That okay with you, Queenie?
You know me, Donald. I'm easy.
Fan-bloody-tastic.
Closed. Come back tomorrow. Oh, who is it? Who's there?
Hi, Kenneth. How's it going?
What do you want?
I'm Norman, the doorman from Herbert's Club.
I know you are. What do you want?
That's not very friendly.
What's that?
Your Uncle Herbert was dead chuffed to see you last week, but he's also a businessman.
What does that mean?
Fact is, he was actually a bit pissed off that there's hairdressers in Benidorm that didn't belong to him. So he bought it.
Herbert bought Blow and Go. But it's not for sale.
Everything's for sale if you've got enough money. Anyway, that's your rent demand. Herbert always takes his first year's rent up front.
A year's rent? You've got to be joking.
And rates, and utilities, and insurance. Herbert thinks that we're the Kenneth, but business is business. You okay?
I'm fine. Total amount payable, 0.
That's just Herbert's slightly dramatic way of saying he's bought the salon. For you.
What?
Well, it's in his name. But you can stay here rent-free for as long as you like.
I can't believe this. Why didn't he come and see me or just give me a ring?
I know. He's a great guy, Herbert. But he can be one camp-out bastard. I better get back to work. Drop in the club sometime. Your name's always on the door.
Who exactly apologised?
All three of them. My mum said sorry for being moody at the spa. My dad said sorry for having a go at you, and my nana said sorry for being rude.
It's about time.
They also said if you want to go for a drink at the bar later, the first round's on them.
It's all inclusive.
I know. I think it was a joke.
I don't know how, but I think we got away with that.
Of course. Who on the earth knows what the Dutch national anthem is like anyway?
Possibly the Dutch.
Oh, Jess.
Oh, right. I'm done in. I'm having an early night.
His temper's habit. Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay.
You are worried about Squirrel, no?
It's just so out of character for him to leave without saying goodbye.
He did not say why in his letter.
What letter?
Oops.
What are you talking about?
No letter.
Mateo, what letter?
Juan the staff. She put the letter under your door. From Squirrel.
When? I've had no letter. Why didn't you say?
It was yesterday, but Squirrel told her not to say anything.
But there was no letter under my door. Unless...
They definitely apologised.
Yeah.
Which one?
All of them. The mum said sorry about the spa. The dad said sorry for having a go at you. And Tiger apologised for, well, letting me get a tattoo, even though it wasn't his fault.
I don't believe it.
Oh, well, that's up to you. But they did. They apologised. And they want to have a drink with us at the bar.
My darling Joyce, this is such a difficult letter to write. I'm using one of those little betting shop pens and the top of it keeps digging into my hand. But it's also difficult because I know how I've let you down. I put your career in jeopardy and that is inexcusable. I once put my late wife Genevieve's job in danger when she worked as a rat catcher in the late 80s. Being the animal lover I am, I stayed up one night loosening all the springs on her traps. But I digress. If you feel you can forgive me, and you think there is some way I can redeem myself, I'll be in the Julio Iglesias Square all day Tuesday, alone with my thoughts. If I haven't heard from you by 6 o'clock, I'll start making my way to Alicante Airport. I have an open return ticket and I'll be flying on the 9:30 to Gatwick, with my hand on my heart and a tear in my eye. I'm not sure I've convinced you, Joyce, so please forgive me as I play my final card. Joyce, I love you. I've always loved you, and I always will love you. I just hope you feel the same way. Forever yours, Squirrel.
So whereabouts you going then?
I told you I got a bit of business.
Yeah, I know you've said. What does that even mean?
Ask no questions, I tell you no lies, mate.
All right, whatever. Maybe see you in the morning or something.
Yeah, sweet. I know what you did tonight.
What did I do?
You told your lot the same as you told my lot. And they both think each other apologised.
So what? It works, didn't it?
Why did you do that?
Because it's the right thing to do.
And you always do the right thing?
No, I don't, but when I do, it usually makes me feel better. Especially if my family's involved. And friends. Thought you was going to sort out your bit of business.
Mikey, I can't believe this. I completely forgot to tell you something.
What?
That girl, Elena, from the beach, she was looking for you.
You joking? When?
Earlier tonight. I looked for you, but you weren't around, so
I said for her to meet you on the beach. Tonight, at 9:30.
It's 9:30 now.
And the beach is what, 90 seconds away?
If I run.
So run!